Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
I love it when a movie that showcases the death of over 1,500 people is considered one of the most romantic movies of all time. Greetings, kids! On this edition of Art dans le cinéma, we will talk Titanic. And sorry, guys, and a few ladies, I suppose, there will be no nude footage of Kate Winslet here. Probably not too hard to find on the internet. It's been out for 17 years. Anywho, we will not be talking about the drawing scene today, which was actually done pretty well. Personal portrait charcoal drawing is tricky. Some of you may know this already, but the hands actually drawing in the close-ups of that scene were James Cameron's. He put the work in. As for the drawing itself, it's got certain specific details. It's got broad shadows to fill up space so that the drawing looks full but doesn't take too long, and it's a good likeness of Kate Winslet. I especially like the moment when Jack told her to shut up. I hate it when models try to talk to me in the middle of it. It's like, stop moving your fucking head around! What I wanted to talk about was the scene right before, when they enter Rose's cabin. I liked it when Rose says,
Don't artists need good light?
And then Jack answers,
That is true, but I'm not used to working in such horrible conditions.
Sweetheart, I ain't got no studio. Optimal conditions are the conditions right after I get paid. All of the scenes and conversations regarding art are fine. But there is that one moment when Jack is looking through Rose's paintings and he comes across the Monet. And what he says here is quite possibly the dumbest fucking line I have ever heard when referencing art in a movie.
Look at his use of color here, isn't he great?
I know, it's extraordinary.
Oh, God. That's a little vague, Jack. You want to maybe, I don't know, expand on that a bit? That's like going to a restaurant and saying to the waiter, I love the chef's use of flavor here. Or saying to a physicist, your use of math in that equation was great. Is art really so complicated to the layperson that the scene required such a pretentious, random, non-specific, open to literally any interpretation pseudo-jargon? Or is it that Cameron just wanted art to seem so complicated to give Jack some sophistication in another area of life? Or was it, look audience, they both know about art. They must be perfect for each other. JC. For a guy with such a notorious reputation for attention to detail, it's weak. So, I will be weak in turn, and I will use this ridiculously obvious metaphor. That line was the iceberg that my suspension of disbelief crashed against.
Something Picasso. He won't amount to a thing. He won't, trust me.